spell, double name, my eyes.
Worked, underpaid office worker, suffering endless nights of overtime. After a heart attack, he was reincarnated in a fantasy world by the gods Gain, Mulutia, and Khufu. They gifted him immense magical abilities as compensation for his painful past life. Ryoma spent 3 lonely years in a remote forest cabin, taming over 1,000 slimes as his only companions. The slimes evolved into wonderful new species with cleaning, healing, and other powers. One day, a group of injured soldiers came to Ryoma's cabin, begging him to heal their comrade. And moved by compassion, Ryoma used his medicine and healing magic to save the soldier. The leader Duke Reinhardt was very impressed with Ryoma's powers and exotic slimes. Reinhardt invited Ryoma to stay at his grand estate. There Ryoma met Reinhardt's eccentric family, his cheerful father Reinbeck, flirtatious wife Elise, and kind daughter Hildegard. Ryoma decided to start a business in town. Using his cleaning slimes, Ryoma opened a laundromat, which became instantly successful. The slime's efficient washing methods and low costs attracted crowds of customers. Ryoma built dorms so his workers could live on site. Ryoma also used his metal slimes to craft high-quality armor and weapons in secret caves. These were sold exclusively to the military to aid the kingdom. Ryoma's generosity and work ethic earned him great respect. Ryoma frequently went adventuring with Hildegard to help train her beast-taming skills. During an expedition, they battled giant praying mantises in a cave. Hildegard impressively caught a rare metal slime and gifted it to Ryoma. Back in town, Ryoma demonstrated his alchemy skills by magically transforming rust into pure iron ingots. This awed the crowds and earned him a deal with a local trading company to supply metals. Ryoma built himself a new mansion with the laundromat attached. At the grand opening party, the Adventurers Guild Master gave a speech praising Ryoma's kindness, wisdom, and business skills beyond his young age. As the laundromat grew very busy, Ryoma hired more workers including former assassins, Fei and Li Ling as security. He treated them exceptionally well, even giving weekends off, which was unheard of in this world. During an expedition, Ryoma bought a strange new bloody slime from some struggling merchants. By feeding it animal blood, he discovered the slime's vampire-like, draining powers. Ryoma also learned to magically link minds with animal familiars from Elise and Hildegard. Ryoma succeeded at the difficult spell immediately, impressing everyone. Elise then flaunted her own impressive beast-taming skills. Elise mischievously revealed embarrassing details of Reinhardt's inadequacies compared to the prodigious Ryoma. This understandably annoyed Reinhardt, but Ryoma remained respectful to him. During a festival to catch rare frogs, a psychic limber bird knocked out crowds with its deafening screams. Thanks to Ryoma's mental resistance, he blocked the noises and tamed the bird. At Hildegard's bittersweet farewell party before departing for school, she gave Ryoma a magic ruby necklace and made her. Ryoma gave her 2 slimes as mementos. After Hildegard's departure, Ryoma was depressed, but he focused on his business, which continued prospering immensely. Ryoma also made custom lifelike dolls of Hildegard's family, using his artistic magic. The flirtatious Elise continued aggressively pursuing Ryoma's affections, claiming she could teach him things no school could. This made the proper Reinhardt incredibly jealous, but Ryoma remained respectfully distant from Elise. While exploring forests, Ryoma discovered an abandoned mine emanating intense magical energy. Inside, he unearthed enchanted artifacts. Ryoma decided to use these treasures to craft and sell exotic jewelry. Deep in the mine, Ryoma stumbled upon a shimmering portal. and was instantly transported to the heavenly. They warmly welcomed back their chosen hero Ryoma. The gods revealed that once every 200 years, they selected one special otherworlder to bring to this realm. Ryoma was their chosen champion for his immense kindness and talents. Unlike the previous bitter otaku. After blessing Ryoma, the gods returned him safely home. Ryoma decided to keep this miraculous encounter a secret. Back in town, Ryoma officially registered as a professional adventurer to take on more challenges. While on a quest to gather herbs, Ryoma heard of a merchant unable to sell his unique slime. Ryoma bought the slime for a high price, later discovering it was an incredibly rare bloody slime with draining abilities. As Ryoma's laundromat business boomed, he opened more locations across the kingdom. Ryoma experimented with evolving slimes by feeding them new materials. His original slime became an iron slime when fed iron chunks. Ryoma invented magical healing potions by testing herbs and elixirs on his slimes. These were manufactured and sold through his shops, greatly benefiting the community. Ryoma's kindness and wisdom earned people's deep love and respect. A thief infiltrated Ryoma's mansion, his magical artifacts. However, Ryoma had set traps predicting this, and easily captured the thief red-handed. The thief Mohan tearfully begged Ryoma for mercy and a second chance. Moved by his remorse, Ryoma generously took Mohan under his wing, and reformed him into an honest adventurer. Ryoma was summoned along with other influential leaders to advise the king regarding a potential war. Ryoma proposed using diplomacy first to avoid needless conflict. The king was very impressed by Ryoma's maturity and foresight beyond his years, and appointed him an official royal advisor. Ryoma helped strategize the war effort by optimizing resources. When diplomacy failed, Ryoma volunteered to lead and fight on the front lines, using his strategic skills to inspire the troops. Through clever tactics, Ryoma's battalion dealt a crushing first blow against the enemy forces. However, Ryoma was severely wounded while selflessly protecting his men. Thankfully, his healing magic and potions allowed him to quickly recover from the grave injuries after the battle. Instead of fighting tournament, easily defeating foes with his extreme speed and clever strategy. In the finals, Ryoma faced the legendary warrior Zelos. Their intense one-on-one duel was incredibly close, with both Ryoma and Zelos badly injured by the end. Honoring their skill, the judges declared the match a draw, making them co-champions. While recovering from his tournament wounds, Ryoma decided to study advanced battle magic. He mastered techniques to increase his speed, strength, elemental attacks, and defenses using mana. Ryoma invented more useful potions to cure bleeding, poisoning, and other ailments by experimenting with herbs and magical extracts. These improved healthcare and saved many lives in the kingdom. Exploring remote icy regions, Ryoma discovered a village being tormented by an evil frost demon. Using fire magic, Ryoma battled and destroyed the demon, liberating the grateful villagers. Traveling the coasts, Ryoma defended seaside towns from vicious pirate raids, using his water magic to create giant waves, sinking their ships. His bravery inspired many youths. In a forest, Ryoma saved fairies from demonic insect monsters, using healing songs taught by the fairies to purify evil. The fairy queen crowned Ryoma a guardian of the forest. While mountain climbing, an avalanche trapped Ryoma in a cave with wounded children. Ryoma used earth magic to safely guide them all out through the rubble. At a festival, Ryoma entertained crowds by animating magical fireworks displays. He also treated their injuries and ailments with his potions and healing magic. Traveling overseas on a merchant ship, Ryoma used his water magic to calm stormy seas. On board, he healed sick passengers with his medicinal potions. The voyage arrived safely. Ryoma returned to visit Hildegard after years apart. She was very impressed, seeing Ryoma's success, wisdom, strength, and most importantly, continued kindness and humility. While excavating ancient ruins on his property, Ryoma unearthed mystical artifacts, but also unleashed an ancient storm dragon, cursed to rampage. Ryoma tamed and calmed the furious dragon, restoring sunny skies. Ryoma decided to share his knowledge by founding a school to train promising youths in both magic and wisdom. It became globally renowned for producing heroic graduates. To rejuvenate depleted forests and farmlands, Ryoma crafted and gifted blessed seeds that magically enriched the soil and bloomed strong crops in trees overnight. Ryoma invented a magical means to purify polluted air, waters, and lands. He selflessly traveled, cleansing the world's impurities, so life could thrive once again in those places. Grateful for Ryoma's decades of service to the world, the gods descended to the mortal realm to crown Ryoma an eternal saint. They blessed him with perpetual youth, so he could continue guiding humanity forever. In his remaining endless years, Ryoma journeyed the world solving problems big and small. He invented new magics to heal the sick, feed the hungry, shelter the homeless, and spread hope to the hopeless. Ryoma's unconditional kindness and good works became legendary across the globe. Though he lived eternally, Ryoma stayed humble, never seeking reward or recognition. For him, helping others was its own greatest reward.